Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on the Björktorps Gård or farm map or whatever you want to call it. So we're still fertilizing. I've fertilized one more field since last time, I think, and now I'm doing another one. So, and that is what we'll do pretty much for this entire episode probably. So if you don't like fertilizing and using the new GPS mod, then it's not gonna get more excited than this, sorry to say. This is about as exciting as it will be. I think we'll set up a new A and B line here. So I really like the GPS, the A and B line, firstly because it's realistic. I think that's the way you could do it in real life. You can also save the lines if you really want to, but so this is basically how you would do it. So in that sense it's quite realistic. It's also kind of nice because it's easy to switch between the fields. You just drive where you want your A and B line, and then you fertilize. While you're fertilizing, you get the A and B line, and then you just continue using that. So that's pretty nice, I think. Don't know how it looks. That looks fairly okay. My A and B line is a bit crooked though. I can live with that. I can live with the crooked A and B line. So we can see over here it goes. I wasn't driving straight basically, so everything will be crooked. It doesn't matter. It will even itself out in the end, but it would look better if I had gotten it more straighter. I think. Might miss a little bit there, we'll see. Missed a little bit over here on, I think this field 4. So over here we missed a little bit, but I'm trying not to be a perfectionist. It's not the easiest. No, damn it, did I? So as I said on the last episode, this is kind of nice. I like the GPS mode because suddenly I can do these things from the inside of the cab. Because before it was kind of hard, you would do it from the outside because it would still be hard. It would be hard to tell where you've been unless you're looking at the map. But here with GPS mode, you have the sense of where you've been at least, even though you can't see it somewhere. But which I would like an overlay sort of thing for the default map, so you could see where you've been fertilizing basically. I don't know if this is the last bit. Yeah, it is. If you really wanted to, you could go, because you can change the increments here, you could go slightly less on width if you wanted to. For me, it doesn't matter. This works nicely. So, I'm recording this on a Sunday morning. The house is quiet because everyone is asleep except me. And the interesting thing is that we have this total blizzard outside. I mean, seriously, it's a blizzard. We don't get a lot of blizzards here, even though it's Sweden. It's kind of cold in the winter and that sort of stuff. But blizzards, not so common. But we have a blizzard. We had a blizzard last night, and we still have a blizzard basically. So loads of snow blowing around, windy. It's cozy to be inside when you have a blizzard. Just my opinion. I'm guessing it's not very cozy if it was cold inside or something broke, if you need something to eat or something. Then a blizzard probably is a pain, but if you have a warm house and you have everything you need, then the blizzard is kind of nice. Here's a bit I missed. I hate this little bit here. So annoying that I missed it also. I can't do much about it now. Let's see if I can try to get an A and B line set up, which will be straight. You can use the contours feature. I was gonna see what it's called. It's called snap terrain angle. You could use that if you wanted to. I'm not gonna use it because I don't think that would be as realistic. But you could do it if you wanted to. But I'll do it this way. So we're gonna do an AB lines across that way because that's the longest distance on the map. So basically this way, just need to steer it straight, aim for a few plans. There you go. We have a straight A and B line. I'm gonna do it this way, and we're gonna clean up the edge over there just by going back once across there. Because I think we need to clean up a little bit there. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe we didn't. We did. We did need to clean this up a little bit. Not too bad though. So since we've driven all the way down here, we might as well continue to drive and go back up across this area there. There it is. Like this. This is a really big field, so it's gonna be fun to harvest this. Not so fun to plow it though, but harvest will be nice. And foremost, it will be nice to see how much money we get for everything. So we planted soybeans, so that's 1,700 currently, which is nice. Probably go down. We'll probably have to save it a bit in the silos first before we sell it. So we go down and do a continuation on the headland here. you have more narrow implements, you can do like every other row using the GPS, which is kind of cool. Also, a good feature of this is that we're saving, well, we're spending time doing this, but we are saving money on not hiring a worker to do it. HorsePlay could do it also. HorsePlay is nothing wrong with HorsePlay, it works nicely. But this is also nice. So here's the white line we used. No, we didn't use that one, did we? This one we're gonna use. Could just drive it like this. You don't have to engage it unless you want to. That's whatever you like to do. We'll put it on. Let it follow. A little bit there. We missed a little bit. Never mind. We're not going to go back and do that. This, and then we go back across. This was probably totally unnecessary. I think it's still, even though the lime is disappearing, I think it still works. I hope it works. So currently the GPS mod doesn't have like auto turning or any sort of stuff like that. But to me that doesn't matter. This is working nicely. This is very nice. GPS, basic GPS, but still basic and working foremost. Oh yeah, okay, that's didn't cover that because it was limed. I liked it. I mean, I think it's so cool that people develop these sort of mods. They're really amazing. Great work is the only thing I can think of saying. Really, really great work. And it's so cool. Very cool. HorsePlay, little buggy yet. This seems to be holding on, even though it has very little features. It does really work, and it must remember to save this mod before I update it. So unless I want to revert, in case I need to revert back, that's easily done. $700 liters left. I think we will be able to do both of these. Yeah, there's one more left there, so I think we'll do both. I think, yeah, it will last us. But then we need to go refill it, so we need to borrow some more money to buy some more fertilizer. Let's see, it's a lot of, you need to spend a lot of money to gain money. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Not much to do about it. Gilla läget, you would say in Swedish. Gilla läget. Just not like, well, I guess like the situation. Do what's best in the situation. I don't. That's weird. Do what's best in the situation? It sounds extremely weird. Would you say that? Well, you wouldn't translate it that way, I don't think. It's not some words or some stuff in Swedish aren't really easily translated, and when you translate it, it sounds weird, just very weird. So. I don't know. Well, we'll see. So we'll go and buy some fertilizer at the store. Fill this up. Now when we come to the end here. So I guess this is a fertilizing and buying fertilizer episode. We can this is a big tractor to go riding into town with. But I think it works. I think it works. Getting hungry. I need to eat some breakfast. Sometimes in the morning when I get hungry, I get like, I feel sick. I get like almost like I want to puke. I just think that's low blood sugar. So the blood sugar drops and you get that's a kind of sensation. I didn't used to get that before. Now I feel a bit like that. I need to eat something. Okay, let's see. We need to open this up. Let's open. We need to borrow some money. Another 20 grand. We need to buy some fertilizer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just need to load this up. Just. Oh. So here we have the telehandler. So this is better or easier than say. Get this in here. It's quite far up. Quite expensive, but see if we can get this up here. that looks pretty cool. It's 12,000 liters of fertilizer, I guess. Okay, let's go there. Genetics. Sounds weird. Let's go empty this. See, I wish I would have like 12,000 liters in here. Yeah, great. Okay, so we might as well go and fertilize this field over here. Well, since we're here. And then we'll get this on the way back, maybe. So now we have enough fertilizer to do these fields easily without having to refill it again. Did cost us quite a lot of money, but will be, well, it's an investment basically. We'll get it back easily. "30 meters is quite wide. It's hard to know where 30 meters ends and starts. It uses little fertilizer as possible, so we like to make the headland as small as possible. Or as headland as big as possible, I mean. Not small, big. You would like it to be as big as you can possibly get it. Okay, so let's see. Let's set up our A and B line here. So let's take aim for something in the ground. A and B. We can follow that one. Moving, keep moving. So I think doing a headland works out nicely. Doing the headland first, you could finish off that with the headland afterwards, but I think this works out nicely. I don't know, some people, there's probably a point of why people end up with the headlands when doing plowing stuff, because it's smoother. You need a smooth surface to turn on, and if you plow it and you destroy the surface, you're going to turn on. So maybe it's different from different time. If you're spreading fertilizer like this, maybe it's not as important, but if you're plowing, it's more important to do headland last. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not an expert, but in any way, in any sense. I'm just a guy driving around a tractor on a pretend field and a pretend farm and a pretend world and on a computer. Everything about this is much pretending. Very much pretending. So around there. So let's hook that up or connect it and follow the line. see how save game. It's time to save the game. Let's see, where are we? We're down here. So we just go across here, back and forth, back and forth. Then we have that one on the back, and then we have these two left also. So, but that's not a really big problem. We'll go pretty fast. I would like to do some mowing too, and do some baling and silage, and try to sell off the silage bales and see how much money we get. And actually we need the silage bales, I realized, for the cows. I forgot about those things. Can I get cows? And I basically forgot about the cows. Come on, drive. Come on, drive. Don't stop. Don't stop the music. Okay, let's see. So basically, since I have such a fast internet now, since I have like a direct line from the router to the computer nowadays, the time it takes me to record this episode was the time it took me to upload the last episode. So, and that's kind of cool. So basically, I'm doing stuff. Before it took like 2 hours per episode or something like that, which was a lot. Maybe it has something to do with the fact if I'm over an area which I did fertilize, maybe it doesn't want to. Maybe that's why it stops. It's like I'm at the end of where I'm supposed to fertilize. I don't know the internal workings of the GPS thingy, so leave it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there. So basically this has been quite a boring episode of me fertilizing and then filling it up, which was probably the most exciting part of the whole episode. Me filling it up with fertilizer. But this is the way it's gonna be if we use the GPS mod. It won't be the most exciting episodes ever. But that's about it. So anyway, if you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share, and I will see you next time. I'm Andy. Bye bye.